Let's talk about it with Mr. Frosh.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while actually. We've been off for so many reasons, but we're back now fully and welcome you back to the channel. For those of you that are just seeing this content for the first time, you're just stumbling on this channel. This is Mr. Frosh TV. It's a spontaneous channel. You get to see stuff. We do short films, and now we are launching our podcast for the year 2024. We're going to be dishing it to you guys back to back. We're going to be bringing trends and so many things like that. So yeah, welcome to the channel. I would want to crave your indulgence to subscribe and then turn on your notifications, but it's going to be a long, sweet, fun, interesting year here, as we'll be having interesting and wonderful people coming around to talk about trending stuff and then to bring me back to base, and then we're going to be learning and sharing a lot of experiences with each other. So yeah, once again, my name is Wisdom Raphael Jesutoshe. You can call me Mr. Frosh. This is Mr. Frosh TV. Welcome back. So we have an amazing personality here. She's amazing. She's when you talk about virtuousness, this person is an amazing person. She's a lady of so many talents. She's a fashion designer. She's a teacher. She does stuff easily. Like, it comes to her, it's like in it. When you talk about acting, singing, yeah, she sings. She's good. When somebody is like, God just took his time to create this person, and then she's very fine. You guys can't see her. She's very beautiful. You understand? I don't need to even talk much on that. Sometimes when I post content, people be like, "Who is that girl?" Instead of them to watch my content, so I'm always scared to people should watch my content. Why are you always asking me who she is? So, I want you guys to meet this wonderful personality. Her name is Royal Omegie. Drum rolls, yeah. So, she's an amazing person, and we did something together last year, Love Saga, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think the last episode dropped. I can't remember when it dropped, but if you guys have not seen it, go and see it. She acts like she takes the shine actually, because everybody saw the content that they were. They never even see that I was there. It's only her that they were seeing. I hope you guys will see me in this podcast, Sha. That's my own. If not, while I go day. Alright, so yeah, you guys, welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, please. Can you say a few things to the people watching?
Hello everyone. I don't know why Mr. Frosh here overhyped me, but I'm a very simple person.
There was no overhype. She's trying to modest, but it's fine.
It's so nice to be here, and I really love to shoot. I really love to talk about things too. So I just wanted to keep your fingers crossed and enjoy every bit of the segment.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I want to talk about something very quickly. Okay, so there's something trending presently right now.
Yeah.
And then there's a subtle war. I don't think it's that big, but there's a subtle war between some people and then some so-called feminists, because something happened, and there's this momizi trending right now. The woman has, I don't know, it's like God just decided to blow a whistle this year. And this year is a year of it. She's one that opened January for everybody. Mm-hmm. From this is what we call from grass to grace actually. God just lifted her out of
captivity around.
Just so she has been receiving so many gifts. From Indomie has given her gift, Colgate has given her gift. So many people are just reaching out to her. In fact, they said they raised about almost more than 2 million now so far. I know it's more than that, but I don't want to give figures, but I'm trying to give what it's tenable and everything. So she has been receiving so much gifts, so much attention. People are sending her gifts. People are trying to she actually got a job. Somebody gave her a job. Somebody's asking what her husband could do so that they could give him a job. They've given them a house. And so many things. Generator. Somebody said they're going to give her a 1 year supply of Pampers, a bit diapers. And I don't think there's anything she would ask for more than these things. And then she's receiving love too massively. But on the flip side, there are also people that were against her perspective towards what happened. Okay, so what happened was that the genesis of this whole thing was a lady tweeted. She said there's a lady that wakes up at 5 a.m. to make her husband lunch for work. So this mom Z now responded to the tweet. She now said, I've always been too lazy to wake up and get his lunch ready. But the day he told me a colleague brought 2 spoons so he would eat with her was the day I set my alarm for 4:50 a.m. according to her own. For 4:50 a.m. Now, so people now saw that tweet, they now say, wow, what a woman. This woman is a virtuous woman. This woman is the kind of woman that the Proverbs 31 talked about. You know, she's a woman that wants to keep her home, she wants to build her home, she wants to protect her husband by all means. You know, but I mean, some so-called feminists were against what she said, that why will you wake up to cook for a man and so many things like that. So I have a very wise woman with me. I want to believe that. I mean, I'm going to be a very controversial host. So, but then we're going to pick our brains, and we'll see how we can learn from each other, basically. So she's here to, you know, give a balance to these things, you know, give her own perspective on the issue, and let's see if we can actually, you know, learn anything from this episode. So, you know, this is just the genesis of everything, basically. What do you think?
Well, first of all, I thank God for the kind of man she married.
Okay.
The man is a very open man. For him to even come out to say, somebody is giving me food in the office. Some men, they will just keep quiet. They will come back home, the wife will be like, honey, have you eaten? I know, you know, I'm tired. We heard that she's pregnant here. And they, you know, I'm tired. The guy will just be like, don't worry, just go and sleep.
Yeah, like a nice guy.
Yeah, he will be doing the whole understanding husband, but the woman will not know what he's doing behind her.
Right.
And they say that from clap, they need to dance.
That from clap, like my friend AK Midi, that's his quote. He said that from clap, they enter dance.
They enter dance. And another thing is the way to a man's stomach, to a man's heart is through his stomach. So once a woman keeps feeding him, before you know, the next thing, come to my house now. Before you know, the next thing, just from work, let's just chill in my house now. I have food. And because he knows that this lady can cook, he will oblige. There's still time now, 4 o'clock.
Like me now, if you cook egusi soup for me, like
what are we saying? What are we saying about me? You guys, I don't know, but the bottom line here, first of all, is that the man was sincere.
Okay.
And I like that about him, for the fact that he came out to tell his wife that
his colleague was bringing extra spoon.
Like, but some women, they should be calming down.
Okay, but do you think he told her that so that she can sit up to like maybe make provisions for him? Or he was just maybe because they were like really vibing, they had like synergy and everything. So you know the discussion between couples now, do you feel that he just like, okay, let me just gist my wife this thing?
Yeah,
maybe it was not coming from a place that, okay, you start waking up to cook for me.
It's actually 2 ways, because we are not in his head. Okay. We are not in the marriage with them. Okay. So we don't even know what is going on there. We don't know how they've been bonding before this whole thing came out to the public. It might be one of these 2 that you've listed. So if it's the second one, it's even beautiful, because like I said earlier, they have grown to that point that they share anything. They don't see anything as secret anymore. They just open up and the woman can even go out and come back and say, there's this man that collected my number, or I'm pregnant like this, and the man is still collecting. They laugh about it, and
they are friends.
Marry your friend. Oh God, just marry your friend. And for the woman not to take offense, you should know that the woman herself is not a malicious person.
Yeah.
And she's somebody that understood the man to the point that she knows what can get.
Do you know, I saw a tweet, one guy was like, the woman should let us know if she has sisters. because actually from all we've seen so far, from all indications, this woman is a virtuous woman.
She is.
So far, I mean, you know, it is our time.
Some ladies, the next day they are going to the office.
Who is that woman that is always bringing extra?
Or they will block the woman with the man's phone. They will wait in the night when the man is sleeping, thinking about going to work the next day. They'll be using their phone.
They're snooping around.
Yes. They will open
they will use his fingerprint.
Thank you. Open the phone, chat the girl and block her.
They warn her.
Stay away from my husband.
Don't ever bring food for my house if I catch you.
But all she did, she knew what to do.
She knew what
and
to do.
she's kept up her game. She might I've been relaxing because pregnancy now. Pregnancy comes with a whole lot. Body changes, hormonal imbalance. Like there's so much that you cannot even keep up anymore. So I will not even be surprised that she was so tired. All this while, maybe it's early pregnancy now. This early morning sickness and the rest. She's just too tired to wake up.
And
the husband understood. Yes, you can imagine. And the husband really understood that. That's why I was not bothering her.
Yeah, probably.
But for the guy to now come out to say, see, somebody, maybe he has been noticing that this man is actually emaciating the woman in the office now. This woman is actually emaciating now.
See, let me help him.
Let me help him.
But do you now think that woman at the office, is it possible that she was coming from a good place too?
Uncle, she cannot be coming from a good place. How will you be coming from a good place? Husband.
Can somebody wait?
Nobody should show my husband that kind of love again. I don't even.
Your husband should not eat another woman's food.
Why? If it's canteen, if it's restaurant,
no, it's not canteen now.
That one is different. I know that he's paying for it. Or
But there's no crime in being friends. I mean, they could just be friends, like pardon me.
You don't know.
What did you bring today?
When you are married, you are married. If you want to be single and be eating different girls' food. Be single and eat as much.
Can we not have our cake and eat it?
You cannot.
I mean, eat our cake and have it.
You cannot do it, sir. That's one thing about sacrifice. They say love is very sacrificial. There are certain things that normally you won't do.
Okay.
Like you don't know how to come out of it. But when you are in marriage, you have to discipline yourself. There are some men that they love to. That's why there's something my dad used to say. He said, I'm not enticed by women's food. Right from when he was young, even when he was dating my mom, my dad was always, anytime my mom is coming to visit him, he prepares food down so that she will not have any reason to enter his kitchen to be cooking. Everything was, and my mom confirmed it. Okay. So that kind of man, even after marriage, my mom, because of school and all, she was not with us at a particular time. My dad would have easily brought home a woman to be cooking for us.
Because he's not used to cooking.
He's not, that is it. A man is supposed to, from a very young age, you should learn to be disciplined with your mouth. That is what is affecting our generation men. Anywhere they see food, they will open their mouth and eat. This food they sell. I'm very shocked that I've been opening a cooler in the man's presence.
You see, there are some kind of cooler they open.
I understand.
You will lose your own drink. You'll be perceiving the dodo, the meat, everything like.
Even me as a lady, yes. Because me, I'm not that pro in the kitchen.
Okay.
So when I perceive some kind of, I'll be like,
and that woman will they bring that to school, she go sabi you.
Why not? Child. Why not? I'm not sure this is the first time I'm visiting the food.
It cannot be.
But it's conscious of judging me.
From the tweet, Uber said, the day he told me. So it means there had been days.
Yes, now.
But the man did not tell her. It was, maybe he felt like, let me not stress. My wife is pregnant. So, but then, the man waking up to do his own cooking, what was your perspective on that?
Okay. This one is a two-way thing. Okay. Yeah. Because I came from a home where my dad taught me how to cook.
Okay.
So the period when my mom was not around because of her school and all, she was in Edo State. My dad was in Abuja with us.
Okay.
3 boys, 1 girl. I didn't know how to cook at that time. My dad was waking up every morning to prepare our food, breakfast and lunch. Because he's going to work too. He will prepare the lunch that we will eat in the afternoon before he goes to, and he will serve them and cover it for each and every one of us at that age. So me, I don't see, it's about understanding. And when there is a necessity, you fill that gap quickly. So imagine you start having children. Is that how we'll be taking that girl's food from the office to come and give his children?
True.
So there are certain things, from a young age you learn to desist from some characteristics that will affect you in marriage. Many guys don't know this.
So basically what I've been able to deduce from what you just said is a man is supposed to be able to position himself to be able to do certain things.
Yes.
If his wife is not at the right frame to do those things.
Yes.
I totally agree with you. Okay, so yeah, let me share my own experiences with you. Also, growing up, I see my dad a lot in the kitchen. So my dad knows about kitchen a lot, and that actually shaped us growing up. One thing about a family that sticks together, a family that there's no division, is that it has a recurring, a lasting effect on the mentality of the children. So when you see your parents living in love, harmony, you see the way they do things, you already have a standard in mind that you wouldn't want to do below that. So when you are planning on starting your own family, you look towards hitting those pointers and keeping up that standard, even exceeding those things, because you already this is the kind of home I came from.
Yeah.
So if you come from a home where you never saw your dad raise his hand or his voice, there's no cause for you as a man to do the same. So my own the way I was shaped, my mentality was shaped so much that when I was growing, I saw my dad enter the kitchen to cook. I saw my dad pick up the broom. That time when we were not sweeping very well, what are you doing? This he will collect the broom and he will sweep the house. Do you understand? So that was how my mentality was formed. Then when we were growing up, because we were foolish, we will not see some things, we will not understand. Then we're always complaining, what's this one now? What's his own? His own is too much. But eventually, when we started growing, we now discovered that some of the things he did were the right things to do. And that was what helped us to be better adults, to be better humans. So yeah, I totally agree with you when you say the man too should be able to step up and take up responsibilities of even being able to cook yourself your own food.
At least.
But then beyond that, the man was working, she was not. So the only
it's be like say never get belle.
Wait.
Okay.
Waiting there for belle.
Eh?
Waiting there for belle.
Carry am first.
You
understand? Now you menstrual pain self is something.
The way you used to do. The way you used to say it. The way you used to do.
You marry.
I beg.
No.
But you said something again very, very you said there was one English you used, but I can't remember now. You said the way she took it too. She didn't take it, she was not offensive.
Yeah.
She took it well. So maybe the man,
malicious.
She was not
about it.
Yeah. You go plenty. I thought you said this girl. She's very intelligent. So she was not malicious. Wow. Vocabulary. So she was not malicious about the thing. Yeah. She took it well. Mm-hmm. And then she I think all she was thinking was, what do I do to stop this thing? Mm-hmm. Because as a wise woman that she is, she knew that there's one day somebody was saying on Twitter, I'll be X now, that one day the woman will just come and say, I forgot the other spoon. Oh yeah, let us share this spoon.
Yeah, I saw it. That's it now. You are indirectly kissing the
How?
That's it now. When you start sharing spoon,
how is it? Sharing no kissing.
Uncle, you're indirectly kissing the woman. Before you know now, the next thing will be like, I forgot the food at home. Let us reach my house and get the food. And it will now surprise you that woman's workplace will not be far from.
So they will just take a stroll.
Stroll. Yeah, let me just rest. That's how the guy will be taking lunch break in our room. Before I say, a way to a man's heart. They really said it. I didn't believe it when I was growing up, but it's true.
It's true his stomach.
It's true his stomach.
Is that true for me? I don't think that's true for me.
For you?
I don't think that's true for me.
You are one of the 20% of men.
I mean, it's a major indicator, but it's not completely true. There are also things I look out for beyond this. Maybe you are looking for men. That one is not going to just automatically. That one is not just going to automatically just make me love you or want to spend the rest of my life with you. Do you understand? So Jezebels know how to cook very well. So one has to really open up his or her eyes, or his eyes rather. I'm talking to guys now, to really look out for somebody that has a very good character, somebody that is virtuous in quote. So we're talking about virtuousness today. This woman is a virtuous woman. Do you know that Feminists reached out to her to give her the latest version of their phone, and she said, Feminists, is this one for me or my husband?
Oh! Do you know that I even saw one that
Mario, hello.
She was saying that the gift they've given herself is too much. That she does not even know what to do.
She's asking that she wants to pay. She wants to start paying for people. People are not allowing her pay for things. People are not even allowing her pay for
That's
things.
a good woman.
She's a.
That's a good woman.
We don't know her in total, but from what we can see.
Yes, no. We can see. Even her face,
she's the kind of woman that the Bible said the husband will be proud of her at the gates.
Aye. Hi God, make me that woman.
God, give me that woman.
Jesus.
No, she has really. I think for the first time, there's so much positivity going on social media. But you know that even with this positivity, with these lessons, with this everything, that okay, to be good actually pays. Because social media has made it seem like if you are not a baddie, you are losing out. So actually, virtuousness pays, humility pays. As a woman, even as a man, just having a kind heart, being a good person, it pays a lot. So society,
and having a clean mind.
Yeah, I'm actually loving what is happening right now, because society has painted it so much that you must be dubious, you must have crazy in your head before you see. Even if you want to trend now, just do something crazy, you trend. Do you get? But now this woman is trending for the good reasons, and people are appreciating her for that good thing that she did. So it means it's still good to be good.
Of course.
Look at this tweet. Somebody said this might be small, but we decided to buy this sofa and dining table set for Oga to comfortably eat at 4 a.m.
Oh.
Same details for delivery. See another one from a doctor. He said, "Hi Debbie, I appreciate how much effort you put into cooking your husband a healthy meal. Because of that, I would love for you and your husband to book an appointment so I can take care of your oral health by doing a comprehensive oral health examination and professional cleaning, scaling and polishing, all for free. Promoting oral health is my priority. What do you think?" So people are like reaching out to her so much. Even Punch newspaper carried the news. Can you imagine? Punch said, "Naira rain on woman who wakes up at 4:50. You know the way they used to put this there at the captions, like 4:50 a.m. to cook for husband. So see her picture and everything. So I mean, she's already blessed. She's already blessed. She's already blessed. She's already blessed. They just like I was saying, there was a twist to the whole thing. What do they call it? Some feminists now came and now started attacking the ideology of cooking for your husband that early. In fact, some were attacking the ideology of cooking for your husband. Not even this wasn't even about time.
You see, naturally, our present generation women, they don't even want a man that is faithful. Low-key. They want a man that they can be sharing with other women and they will be dragging. You understand? They just like that drama that comes with it. So they cannot be faithful because they want the man to go out and they want a reason to call another woman and say, "Leave my husband." They just like, I don't know. The perverseness of this generation is scary. Because why won't you wake up to cook for your husband? If it's within your power to, I feel you should have a timetable. That's why a family is supposed to have. Once you are more than one or two, you should have a routine that you work with, so that it will not look too burdensome for you. Especially when you still have your own things that you are running. Wake up in the morning, as you are prepared. Normally you are going to work, shey you no go chop before you come out for work. At least put something for belle now. Breakfast is very important. So even if you cannot give him lunch, at least breakfast, or give him you can just give him a lunch pack to work. At least may still dey show that other girl say, person dey house.
Yeah, I have a woman.
Yes,
she takes care of me.
If you in short say, I don't even support the breakfast again. Maybe they give am bread and tea in the morning. But you see that lunch, let him take it to work to show that he has somebody.
A woman.
There's a difference between a man. Okay, there was this my friend that I was talking to last month. I discovered that this guy at around 3 p.m. 4 he has not eaten. Wetin dey happen? Because he works, like he can work throughout the night, the morning, and I was like, try the chop. He said he does not have time to cook. That very soon, I should not worry. That will start bringing lunch back to work. I didn't know he was trying to tell me that I want to settle down.
Mm.
Because normally there will be
There's a change. So as a woman, when you come into the life of a man, it's supposed to be evident that this man now has a woman.
Yes, now.
So you are not supposed to, as a man, you are not supposed to marry, and it's not showing that you are married.
You are still living the normal life.
If you marry and you are slim, you did not add weight.
When they check that man, you know balance.
Let me not say before feminists will come for me. I don't get straight. I go jack back. I go meow. Do you get? So I mean, there should be. Okay, for instance, me now, I don't like cooking. I can't cook.
Like men that can cook.
I can cook, but I don't like cook. I can't remember the last time I cooked. Yes, I think the last time it's far. But I've been eating. We buy food, we buy snacks, bread and akara and all those things. So we just patch it. It's just like this guy now. But he believes so much that once I'm married, this thing will change.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have to think for myself always. Like everything, I won't have to figure out everything myself. For instance, food is already taken care of. If I can make the provisions for it, then the cooking should be available, the packing will be available. Do you get? So it means he already knows that a woman coming into his life,
make a difference.
They said he who finds a wife finds what? A good thing, and has obtained favor from the Lord. So, as a wife, as a woman, you are supposed to be a good thing in the life of your man. So when you come in, you should bring goodness. You shouldn't come to add sorrow. You shouldn't bring. You shouldn't bring. There shouldn't be friction in the life of that man. You should come to oil his life so that he can move better. He can think better. So if food is already taken care of, then he's going to be more productive. Do you get? Because imagine not eating by 4 because he's busy working. Then there's somebody that can fill in that gap for him.
But sometimes, you walk in. You should know your husband's workplace. You can just walk in.
No, it's not you should know. You must know.
Exactly. Walk in once in a while. Take food intentionally.
Intentionally.
That you are proving a point that this man is not free.
Yeah.
Come into the office and I'm looking for my husband. You must not necessarily feel like let it be known that you, and when you are coming, dress to make statements. See that when you leave, they will throughout that day and the next day they are still talking about your wife. There are things women should do. Don't just relax. You are married. Say, finally, I don't come off for streets. God don't really do me well, and I just born like 2 or 3. When I born, I'll just relax. I don't dey fat. No. Come out. Even if you are not working, you have your business. Don't be too focused on that business that you forget your role as a wife. Visit his office with lunch, with notes.
So as a man, you have to play your own part actually. Yeah. So if you are blessed enough to have such an amazing, wonderful woman in your life as your wife, then you cherish her. You don't give her reasons to now start thinking upon what these people write online. Because believe it or not, those some tweets, some words, some comments, they have effects, and she might not really take them until she now starts seeing some signs of you wanting to exhibit what they said, and then she'll be like, oh, so am I foolish? Yeah, but actually it's not foolishness. Actually, I think it's just, I think both of them are basically doing the right thing. So, but we don't know how, for her to really honor her husband that way, I feel the man is a good man too.
Of course.
So, 2 of you just be good basically. So that's just what I was saying.
Yeah.
Another good thing is, I think there is good communication in the marriage.
Yeah.
Because for him to be able to tell his wife, some men will never, they just be coming home so happy, shiny. Their wife will be like, should I prepare something for you? Like, did you eat? No, I just took So, but then there's communication. So, what do you have to say on communication?
I'm big on communication. And it's something that does not start in marriage. It starts before marriage. So if you cannot build it before marriage, it's difficult in marriage. It will just be like you people are housemates or roommates. That's how it will be. Talk about anything
And everything.
and everything. Silly or senseless or important. Talk.
You know, the man might even be giving to her like a gist. Do you know that?
Yes, no.
This is my friend. She brought 2 spoons today. She said, that letter. Do you get? If the woman had not created that atmosphere, the man would not have said anything.
Yes. There are some women that are just too, women or men, they are just too rigid. You can't talk to them.
You can't. If you can't, they can't. This is my friend. Which of your friend? Which what are you? Yeah.
My friend was telling me something some days back, and I was like, when he finished, he was just telling me about a girl and something. After I finished talking, I referred him. I said, so if it's me now, you do that. I said, Kai, can't you take ordinary gist? I said, me, I'm already reading it like, okay, if it's me, we need to do this kind of thing. Because why I'm voicing it out to him is because we have built that kind of connection. There are some ladies, when you tell this kind of thing, instead of taking it like a joke and everything finish,
they'll hold it against him. They will even say, as you are going to that office today, eat oh. Because Shebi, you now have
you have office,
you have wife.
You have wife.
So me, I'm no longer your wife.
I'm not sufficient for you.
And that will go on for more. It will even create other issues.
Other issues. See, people should talk.
Communicate
About everything, even the ones that you feel they are not important. You feel like it just happened and it's not really. Talk about it. It might lead to a big issue later. Marriage is not. Now when you enter your
it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. But let's wrap up this episode so that because I mean there's a lot to talk. See, we could bring in different angles. You know, this talk can go on and on and on and on for hours. But let's just bring. I mean, every good thing has an ending. Me, I'm enjoying this conversation. I hope you viewers are enjoying this conversation. If you are enjoying this conversation, I'm not supposed to beg you now to click.
I just tired for you.
The like and the subscribe button, and then the comment sections are there for you to voice your own opinion. You can even suggest to us what you want us to talk about. You know, or the perspective we didn't touch at all. On this same issue, we can always come back to talk about these things. I mean, that's why we're here for you guys, right? So let me not forget to this space is an apartment in 3G Gardens and Apartments, Fagbamila, Wili, Ibadan, Nigeria. The apartment is sweet.
I'm entering this place for the first time and I must say, God,
it's very nice.
And
so
it's serene.
We have 4 units of fully furnished, fully fitted 2-bedroom apartments here. You have everything you need. We have 24 hours light, you have free Wi-Fi, 5G Starlink. You have basically everything you need. We have housekeeping services, fitted kitchen. You could come here to chill with your partner. You could come here to do stuff here. So please, 3G Gardens and Apartments. I'm going to, put the number you can call if you want to make a reservation in the comment section. Once again, I want to appreciate our wonderful, beautiful, amazing, highly pulchritudinous, simply incandescent, amazing.
I'm not heard those things.
I said, let me learn from you. A wonderful guest, Royal.
Thank you so much.
I mean, she comes from royalty, so you can see it's showing now, and she's from Edo State. So those of you that want to be prepared, if you want to go that way, you must be an Odogu. So
you must that way.
You must be an Odogu. So don't just be looking at me shining your teeth, because I know some of you watch this thing to the end. God is beautiful. So I'll make sure I'll be bringing that more often, so you'll be coming back to the channel. Thank you very much. If you're watching to this point, I want to say thank you. Thank you. I hope you've learned something from this discussion, from this episode, personally to ID. So please, can you just say something to them to wrap up?
I just want to tell you that in this life, marry better spouse. Just open your eye when you are settling down. Don't just marry because you're of age. Marry because of your purpose.
Damn. I said this girl is very intelligent.
Let me not pass there.
Marry because of your purpose. You can have a purpose. this thing will be long. Let's not
Let's
talk.
just-
We'll talk about these things. We'll talk about purpose. We'll talk about there are a lot of things we're going to come back here to talk about. So you guys should stay posted. Click on notifications so that as I drop in the video, you are coming.
Yeah.
You understand? We know there are a lot of podcasts out there, but this one is going to be different. This one is going to be special. We promise you. You won't watch our video and then leave with nothing. You would always. It will be an addition to you, actually. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.